for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, good morning, all. The diehards are still here, right? Where's your partner there?
Children and Youth is 75. By the way.
Yeah?
I don't know, I think I saw her pull in.
Yeah, well, as late as usual. All right, well, we have our meeting. We have some employee recognitions, and none of the employees are here. Sue Blazer tax claim for 5 years. We'll give that to the treasurer to take back with him. Then we have Sean Isby in maintenance. For 5 years, we'll give that to the chief clerk to take care of. And then we have Raymond Totten, children and youth for 10 years. We'll give that to the chief clerk to take care of. We thank all of them for their services. Item number 1.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the June 12th meeting.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold. Approve item 1 on the agenda. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item number 2.
Make a motion to approve item number 2 to recess Commissioners meeting, open salary board at still 9 o'clock.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to recess and open the salary board. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. We go to the salary board. Salary board, item number 1. Let's see. Hall's president, Arnold's president, Warren is president, Treasurer Miller is president. Okay. Item number 1.
Make a motion to approve item number 1 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Treasurer Miller. Approve item 1 on the agenda. Approve the minutes of the June 12th meeting. Questions or comments? Yes.
What exactly will that position be doing?
What position?
Did we?
We're on
Not here yet.
item 1.
Sorry,
You're getting
I'm
ahead
moving
of us.
ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'm like, wait a
Sorry, we're
second,
so
they were
slow
just
today. All in favor?
I'm highly caffeinated.
Item number 2.
Make a motion to approve item number 2 and add the word range before 35,000 to 40 per year,
Yep.
dependent on experience.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 2 on the agenda. Create the non-union full-time position of System Administrator IT Department, range of 35 to 40,000. That'll depend on experience. Questions or comments? Wasn't that one, huh? Okay.
Yes, that one.
That one?
Yep.
What do you want to know?
What exactly is that position?
It's working in our IT department as a support person, be the assistant to the director, and also be handling software upgrades, IT problems, handling the part of the call desk, doing troubleshooting, doing repairs, taking care of the servers, on and on and on and on and on.
All right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Item number 3.
Make motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 3 on the agenda to create 2 union full-time positions of material sorters, the recycling center at $9.70 an hour, 40 hours a week, 6 months probation with benefits. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
All carried. Item number 4.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Treasurer Miller, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 4 on the agenda, to approve the hourly rate of the DOE permits, clerical people to be at $8.75 per hour. Questions or comments?
How many people are we bringing on for that?
2.
2?
And in the past, you used to have how many?
3.
So there you go, we're saving money. Treasurer's saving money for the taxpayer.
That's right.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5.
Make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 5, eliminate the position 911 coordinator effective June 27th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Number 6.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 6 is listed on the agenda with the addition of making it the Director of Public Safety.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 6, to create the non-union full-time position of Director of Public Safety / 911 Coordinator, salary $61,000 per year, minimum 40 hours, with benefits according to the county policy manual. Questions or comments?
So we're now bringing that back under one
We are
umbrella.
putting it back under one umbrella. That way nobody gets wet. All in favor?
Aye.
Any public comment on the salary board? Hearing none, item 6.
Make a motion to close salary board and go back to the commissioners meeting.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to close the salary board and return to the commissioners meeting. Any questions or comments on that? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. We are back to the commissioners meeting. Item number 3.
I make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 3 on the agenda to approve the cash disbursements, electronic payments. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So carried. Item number 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 4 on the agenda to ratify and approve the following seminar requests and or payments as so stated. Welcome to the party.
Started without.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 5.
Make a motion to approve item number 5 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 5 on the agenda to ratify the transfer of Penny Alden from part-time corrections to full-time per the recommendation of Ward and Mark Schill. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item number 6.
Make a motion to approve item number 6 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 6 on the agenda, to ratify with regret the resignation of Kristen Bennett from the position of part-time corrections officer per the recommendation of Warden Schill. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carried. Item 7.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 7 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 7, to ratify the termination of Robert Thatcher from the position of Emergency Management Coordinator effective June 22nd, per the recommendation of Chief Clerk Marty Kane. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Number 8.
Make a motion to approve item number 8 is listed on the agenda.
Second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 8 on the agenda, to acknowledge the termination of Amanda Mangan from the position of Second Deputy from the Clerk of Courts effective June 26th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item number 9.
Make a motion to approve item number 9 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 9 on the agenda, to approve the hiring of Crystal Bender of Halsted to the open union position of part-time corrections officer, per the recommendation of Warden Schill. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 10.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 10 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 10 on the agenda, to accept with regret the resignation of Timothy Smith from the position of Information Technology Technician, effective June 29th. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I make a motion to approve item number 11.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren, to approve item number 11, to acknowledge the appointment of Mark Domerfall, Moscow, to the open non-union part-time position of Assistant District Attorney effective July 5th, 2018, 20 hours per week, 6 months probation period, benefits per the county policy manual, per the recommendation of District Attorney Marion O'Malley. Questions or comments? Yes.
Was Mark working in any of the other county departments?
He has, also works in children and youth, and he does do some work for the judge in domestic relations also.
That's what I thought.
He also previously held a position as one of our public defenders.
There you go. So he has been with the county how many years now, do we know?
He's been practicing in Susquehanna County since 1999. He
Right.
started renting office space, I believe, in 2007, so that's when he opened an office, but prior to that, he was here and he became a member of the bar in 2002.
Right,
He's been a member of the
Okay.
community a long time.
You're just a wealth of information.
there you
Thank
go.
you.
You don't know when he started with the county, as far as the county employment though, yeah?
2001, he became a public defender,
Okay,
and he
all right,
held that position until 2008.
all right,
when
so
he
he's
became
got quite a
captain.
years, several years with the
Right.
county.
And then CYS, he started
Right.
immediately after that.
Any other questions or comments? Yes?
This, I mean, nothing
Just
against,
spit it out.
nothing
Just
against
say it.
Mark, but this takes us back to our position before where Mark was not, or where the previous ADA was not a resident of the county. And I know there's nothing that goes against the,
Right, the ADA does not
Totally
have
about
to,
that.
does not
Right.
have to reside in the county. Actually, there's several counties that have ADAs that are outside the county. My understanding, and I'll let the district attorney also speak on this, my understanding is, he does own some property in the county, and he is looking, my understanding of buying another house in the county as well. District attorney, anything you wanna share on that?
Yeah, he's been, you could call him at least a part-time resident since 2015. And he does maintain a house here, he resides there, it's not a rental or an investment property. And I have talked to him about making his residence here permanent, because he does understand the problem that would arise if
Mhm.
any kind of issue, and if I can.
Like you hit the lottery and you take off on
Well,
this.
that's exactly, that's exactly right.
See, I'm trying to make it positive, you ready? I didn't say anything about the bus
Yeah.
coming down the road.
Exactly, so, yeah, so he understands that, he's
Right.
not guaranteed moving, if something happens to me, he understands that
Right.
at this moment.
You win the 100 million and take off to the island, he's
Yeah,
not getting it.
he's in a tough position.
Right, okay,
But he does own a house here, and he
Right.
stays here.
Yeah, and
Right.
he's a member of the community,
right,
no question about that, so.
right. And he has worked here for 20 years.
Yes,
So,
yeah.
any other questions or comments? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Carried.
Thank you.
Thank you, District
Thank
Attorney,
you.
for stopping by. Item number 12.
Make a motion to approve item number 12 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 12 on the agenda, approve the transfer of Louis Towner from the position of maintenance electrical and high-vac technician to the open union position of maintenance and utility crew chief at $16.13 per hour. Questions or comments? Am I good to go? This one. All in favor?
Aye.
Item 13.
Make a motion to approve item number 13 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 13 on the agenda for the transfer of Ronald Gregory upon resignation as corrections officer to the open union position of recycling center prison maintenance utility technician at $15.23 per hour, 40 hours per week, with benefits to the residual bargaining unit contract and county policy manual. Questions or comments? Yes.
so when, I assume we are expecting his resignation?
Well, he's gonna resign from the jail so he can take this job.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be the resignation
Yeah.
at that.
So you'll
from
get that at the
position.
next meeting,
Okay.
you'll see the resignation, right? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 14.
Make a motion to approve item number 14 is listed on the agenda.
I'll
With the
second that.
Director in there,
Oh, with, yes,
with the word director in front of public
public
safety.
safety,
Right.
I'm sorry.
Okay, motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 14, to approve the transfer of Bruce Butler from the position of 911 coordinator to the open non-union position of Director of Public Safety and 911 coordinator. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 15.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 15 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 15 on the agenda to enter a maintenance agreement with BE Equipment Incorporated, Quakertown, PA for scheduled services on the recycling center baler at a rate of $13.50. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
So carried. Item 16.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 16 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 16 on the agenda, approve the following tax claim bureau exoneration request. as so stated in the agenda. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item 17.
I make a motion to approve item 17 on the agenda.
Good one for the agreement.
Yeah, I'm looking for, it's not under agreements.
Oh, so here we sign. January 22nd, 2018.
Was, because we signed one for 18 through 19 last, right? For an annual with Avenco, so
Banco out of
Fairfax, Virginia.
Fairfax, Virginia.
So why does that one go back to, I'm just questioning, why does it go back to January 22nd?
January 22nd, 2018.
If we've already signed a new one, I don't, what's the amendment?
It's using the new CAPS version 14 upgrade.
Oh, an upgrade, okay,
Yeah,
I'll second it.
yeah. Motion by Commissioner Arnold, second by Commissioner Warren to approve item 17, to approve the purchase agreement amendment to the agreement made January 26, 2018, 22nd, 2018 between Susquehanna County Children and Youth Services and Avanco International. And basically, all it is saying that they're using the new CAP software. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 18.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 18 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, seconded by Commissioner Arnold to approve item 18 to appoint individuals on the attached roster to the Susquehanna County Substance Abuse and Recovery Initiative
Oh, I guess could I add something to it
And
with an amendment to it?
with
In
the
addition.
adding of a name on the agenda.
Chad Wallace as the emergency medical service.
Okay, questions or comments?
I just wondered if the ADA would also, the new ADA would also go on that list. Or if that would just be handled by the district attorney.
It'll probably be either or.
Yeah, Flora can attend, I would imagine. All in favor?
I
Item 19.
make a motion to approve item number 19 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, signed by Commissioner Arnold, to approve 19 on the agenda, to sign resolution 2018-04, approving $10,000 for operating costs for the Susquehanna County Substance Abuse Initiative to be administered through the Susquehanna-Lackawanna Drug and Alcohol Program. Joinder.
Do we
Question?
wanna-
What?
Do we want to add where that money's coming from?
Yeah, just general fund. Your wallet. Any other questions or comments? Yes.
So what, is this a new initiative and what is what will they be doing?
It was a substance abuse and recovery initiative that was formed, I think, back in May. And it'll be working along the same lines as the Suicide Awareness Initiative did in 2015 when that was created. Identifying the, what is needed, what kind of resources we do have, putting something together for a warm handoff for when somebody is in recovery or wants to be in recovery, where do they go, who do they see, where's the nearest, and we have over 1,000 residents that are getting services for for substance abuse and alcohol.
It's trying to connect all the dots together. We've spent years talking about the opioid crisis, drug addiction, and all the problems. And we talk about the issue here, the issue there, this type of treatment, that type of treatment, but there's never been a program connecting all the dots together. How do you start at the beginning, get the person all the way through, and get them out the end? It's time to connect all those dots together. So that's the thing that this group is challenged with. First of all, to better understand it with the people that are on it, and then figure out a way to get that continued warm handoff from one step to the next to get them through the process so they can get the help that they need. Because right now, we don't have it. All we have is this group's running something, that group's running something, that one's doing something, but nobody
Right.
connects together. And,
Right.
and it's trying to bring all these agencies together now and get that connection so that we can get these people the help that they need. Okay, so,
That was very good.
that's it.
I would assume that it would also, maybe after it goes through the process of identifying the resources and what we do have available, allow certain groups to focus on various areas instead of a redundancy in services.
Right.
Absolutely,
So-
and then there will be, something published will come out of it, just like we did for the Suicide Awareness Initiative. And, the goals and, what our needs are, what our goals are, and where we are with it, what we need to bring into the county still.
And I think that the group that, excuse me, that Mary Ann's put together, even though it's a large group, will allow these groups to split off into subgroups and work on certain areas, then come back as a group, and so that not one person's trying to do the whole thing all by themselves. It's bringing people from the different disciplines to try and make it all work together.
And I think actually bringing people in recovery and members of the family of people in recovery will help us get to our goals as to what we really need from the needs that they focus on.
Okay, all in favor?
Uh,
Aye. All right. Any public comment on the commissioners meeting?
I've got a comment that I should ask from the salary board, but anyhow, the recycling center,
Mm-hmm.
are we getting fewer prisoners
Yeah,
able to work there?
kinda hard to get them there when Diaz is paying a bunch of money, so. So we have to staff it. I mean, it's come to that time where, we need to make sure we have the people down there to do the work. And we expect that, with the building that Diaz is putting down there, we expect that we're even gonna be getting even more material coming into our recycling center. So we'll need to take and, make sure we're ramped up so we can handle the flow that's coming in.
Could I just make a comment about the Suicide Awareness Initiative, since I brought that up? There'll be a public meeting, we don't have an exact date yet, in August, on the Suicide Awareness Initiative. It'll be a public meeting, held somewhere so that we can present what came out of that Suicide Awareness Initiative, that was started in 15, ended in March of 16. And, where we met our goals, where we didn't, the new needs that are in the community with suicide, because now we need to focus on the elderly. The elderly population is a large bit of the suicides that are happening now. So we need to, change the plan up a little bit and get input from the public as to what they feel the needs are. And I'll let you know when that date is.
All right, hearing no more, can I have a motion to adjourn and go to the pension board?
I'll make that motion, 9:23.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold to adjourn the commissioners meeting and go to the retirement board. All in favor?
Aye.
Well, hello, retirement board, been a while since we've been here, so.
I'm sorry, Marty.
Let's see. First item up on the agenda is approve minutes of the March 28th, 2018 retirement board.
I'll make a motion to approve those.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 1 on the agenda, approve the minutes of the March 28th, 2018 retirement board. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 2.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 2 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Okay, a motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item number 2, which is to approve the 2018 Susquehanna County Employees Retirement System Summary Plan. All members have had a copy of that, and hopefully you've all had a chance to review it. Questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item number 3.
I'll make a motion to approve item number 3 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, to approve item 3, to approve the purchase of incredible part-time service to be used toward retirement, submitted by Sharon Whitney, First Deputy Recorder of Deeds. Questions or comments?
I'll hold for after the next one since it's the
All
same
right.
thing.
All in favor?
Aye.
Item number 4.
Make a motion to approve item number 4 is listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Warren, second by Commissioner Arnold, approve item 4 on the agenda, to approve the purchase of credible part-time service to be used toward retirement, submitted by Wanda Travis, First Deputy Tax Claim Director. Questions or comments?
All right, can you explain what they'll be doing?
Okay, so, well, what it is because they were part-time employees before they came full-time, they can buy that time back into the pension fund. So normally your pension doesn't start until you're full-time, but if you wanna get the credit for the part-time, you have to put the money in that you should have put in, and that allows you to take and get those years of service. So, and probably what it is, it's probably looking at, if you had somebody, 55 and 20 is the magic numbers in the pension plan. So they may be 55 and 19 or something like that. And by buying the part-time, they could get that year, and then they're eligible for retirement.
So it's similar to like a school district buyback.
Yeah, military, we have
Right.
it in the military too, so. All right,
That's what I figured, but
all right, all in favor?
Aye.
Any public comment on the salary board?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Retirement.
Public comment on the retirement board, sorry, thank you for catching me on that. Seeing if everybody's paying attention.
Yeah,
One
I
is-
wasn't.
And what is the
Gotcha.
employees' retirement system summary plan? Is that just,
Basically, it just outlines the plan itself, how many years of service, how it works, how you get paid, how the plan is set up, and basically it follows the state law. I mean, we don't get much, even though we have this and we pay a lot of money to get this document, basically it's the state law and that's what we have to follow. So, can we change it? No, we can't change it. It has to be changed in Harrisburg. Like, we can't change it to, you need 30 years of service and be 65. We can't do that. That's all dictated in Harrisburg. Any other questions or comments? Hearing none, can I get a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Motion seconded, all in favor?
I can move.
We are adjourned.
I can second that motion.